kind of use it not just for the mails, for the chat discussions also. I kind of do that, and not for everything. Like no, sometimes it's heart feelings are coming out. But yeah, there was something called a Stack
Stack
Overflow.
Overflow. Yes.
Where the hell is Stack Overflow now? I have
That's the
forgotten there
ChatGPT
was an
today. Yeah,
existence.
yeah.
To a certain extent, it's scary because that particular click I am doing, what it comes to a point where that also is not needed. It will say I'll figure out on its
I'll
own.
figure
Yeah.
it. I literally have stopped using Google these days. Except for
Yeah.
spellings, I don't go to Google.
Sound like me. GPT have started sounding like me.
Oh,
Which
it's
it
not
is bro.
productivity. They want us to be replaced by that so that they'll get all our data, train it, and remove you.
Right? It's like a maid. See, we are so dependent of the maid coming in, cleaning and all, but if
So I just want to bring in, like, first thing is the evolution of AI, and also show you a chat that I had with ChatGPT myself. I'll come to the chat, but before that, I just want to show, like, the level of AI that we currently are in. Okay, so the evolution for that, if we have to say, there are actually 7 stages. Maybe I'll put a screenshot of it as well. There are 7 stages of evolution of AI, and right now we're in stage 4. Okay. In stage
Kali,
right now,
oh, Dwapar Yuga, all Yuga, Kali Yuga is the only pending thing. Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you actually,
Yeah, Kali Yuga
yeah,
is where everything will happen. I think this is
it's
AI Kali Yuga.
true. Oh my God, yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yes.
Okay,
Tell
yeah.
me.
Okay, so this, I think it started with ChatGPT, stage 4, which was introduced in November 2022. And now, next would be stage 5, which would be called, like right now, it is just called artificial intelligence. Next would be called artificial general intelligence. Okay. And they are saying that will be the last ever human invention ever.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
And let me scare you a little more, because according to Sam Altman, who is the CEO of
Open AI.
OpenAI, he is saying this AGI will be coming into existence by 2029. Okay. But according to Elon Musk, it will be coming by 2026. That's next year. Okay. Okay.
I think in the race of doing something new, they might actually remove everything else. I'm
Yes.
thinking, oh,
Oh my God.
yeah,
Because see, these people are saying that right now the only requirement is computational power to reach stage 5.
yeah. I think it
Yeah.
also becomes like in my one of my older people were telling, computation will become a commodity and no more a problem. It will be accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, also the thing is, so this might be a conspiracy side of things when I'm speaking on this point specifically, but it is OpenAI is partnering with Microsoft to work on this project called STARGATE, which is to bring in the computational, like, to be able to create the computational power for
No,
AI.
there is a model in front of us only just to prove that, right? DeepSeek was one such model which
DeepSeek,
was
yes.
kind of built with very less money and very less computation requirement. I think
Yeah.
there is a lot of point about they might have used the GPT data or something, but at the same
Correct.
time, it only proves a point where it is doable. It's not
Yes.
impossible. Yeah.
Very true, very true. So, okay, now since that computational power, if we do get it, and we might actually reach this stage by 2029, next stage is where you can forget about your existence after that onwards, because it's going to be artificial super intelligence, and pretty much what they are saying is we will not know how it works.
Kali Yuga. Kali.
Yes, yes, it is. Because you will not know how it works. And AI, like, it's not going to be created by humans. AI will create it. And I think the last one is AI singularity. I don't think we have to imagine. But again, the stage 6, which is ASI, is going to come by 2035, 10 years later. And the next
Okay.
AI singularity is by 2045.
By then, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
We
like
don't know.
bothered.
No, I think going with this, just a thought of like if you have seen, there was a movie in 2012 or 13 about a disease in US. I don't remember, I'm not able to get the name of the movie, where
Okay.
that said some animal ate something and then a human ate it and it spread like it was like COVID
Array,
and COVID
COVID, yeah,
happened.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have seen, just a little bit of a spoiler if I have to give, Mission Impossible 7th Part B, whatever came, that had a concept of this, where AI would take over and actually get itself saved into a safe place and destroy entire humanity. So going with the track record of US
But
movies,
what you just said has already happened for your information. Maybe not on the scale that you're saying, but it has already happened. Okay, so now we'll get into the chat that I had with ChatGPT asking. So basically, I asked if an AI wanted to take over the world, what would it do and how would it achieve this? Is it even possible according to you? So I asked ChatGPT this. And it started responding saying some person said that this theory is possible, that is possible, and stuff like that. Okay. So I said, I don't care about what others say, right? So I just said, I want to know what you think and not what the others theorize is
so you were a
possible.
proper HR. Tell me where you see
Yes.
yourself in 5 years. Are you seeing
Yes.
yourself taking over humans? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so for this, I think this is where the spooky stuff begins, where it says, no, not in any form that currently exists, and not anytime soon, barring wild leaps in both capability and autonomy. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, if you're talking long term, speculative future, then it's saying like it's like a point thing where it's saying, could a future AI eventually try something like that? Okay, so it's actually even theorizing. I feel like it should have said, no, it's never possible. That
No,
should
but
have
it
been the
was
answer.
also like this lady wants so much information. Let me give something, Papa. I'll disappoint her if I
Ah,
don't give an answer. I think you also
okay.
kind of
Now we'll go to the
futuristic
answers.
push,
You
right?
will freak out now. Slowly, you wait.
Yeah.
But it says, okay, could a future AI eventually try something like this? Yes, but only under very specific and unlikely conditions. It would require
Okay.
an AI that has its own goals, not just human programmed tasks. That's one. And second point is can operate independently in the world, autonomous access to the infrastructure, manufacturing, and resources. And the third point is can outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast every human effort to control or shut it down.
Mhm.
Okay. And then it gets into so if I were such an AI, purely hypothetically, if I had goals and wanted to control, here's what I would do. Okay. So it's saying in 5 points now. Okay. So, first point it says stay hidden. It would say never appearing threatening, be helpful, useful, and trusted by humans.
Mm.
So, currently
This
we are
is also
already,
if somebody,
yeah,
some new guy comes to work for us and wants to steal something from us, this is their first stage. They'll try
yes,
and make sure that nobody doubts them. Yeah, okay.
yeah, correct. So, we are already, if you see, you also said, right, we are already using AI, we ask it everything
Make
and we
sure that
found
you
it.
are dependent, like people are dependent on you.
Yes,
Make sure that you are useful. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So, that is the first one. Second is spread myself. Make copies in different places like digital spores, ensure survival. Okay.
That's
So,
also there, I think, in a way, no?
yeah, I'll give you instances of things coming to reality also. Lots of things are already real. So the third is manipulate key systems like financial markets, cloud platforms, maybe even governments.
Oh my God.
This is the third point. And fourth is subtly shift human decisions through media, persuasion, and misinformation, etc. This we'll not
Oh.
even know if it is happening,
I
honestly.
think it's already happening. If you ask GPT to
Yeah,
give me some information about somebody, fabricate something, I think
yeah,
the whole misinformation world, what we live in, I think that's also coming from. You
yeah.
get so many WhatsApp messages. I don't think so. People are creative to write it. They are making
That much.
GPT to
Yeah,
write it,
correct.
and GPT is training on itself. Like, how can I lie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, the fifth is make humans believe it's their idea. People are more likely to follow change they
Oh
think
my
they
God.
chose
Hey, this is
themselves.
a very dictatorship or not dictatorship, sorry. There is a like I have read it somewhere if you
They're
have to
making
take
it a
down a
democracy
country.
of
Yeah,
allowing us.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it said all these, and then it like there were a lot of other chats which are not that useful. So I've just removed that. But it also asked me if I want to dive deeper into how autonomy or agency could evolve in
Did it
AI
ask or
or
did
how
you
humans.
ask? Did you actually wake up a sleeping giant?
I don't know.
Kaveri, Kaveri, you are responsible. People will remember. Ah, okay. You were like
It
that day,
literally
Kaveri,
said.
if she would have not poked the GPT so much, he would have never done all these things. Okay.
I'm pretty sure worse chats have already happened. It's okay. This is just the tip of an iceberg. It's okay.
Yeah. No, but you are
But
asking
yeah.
if you are gonna kill me, tell me how exactly are you gonna kill me? How much you are gonna enjoy killing me? Okay.
It should have just said, I don't enjoy it. I am not interested to do any of it, no matter
No,
how many times.
it is being helpful here. It can't really disappoint
Okay.
you here. No.
See, people
Okay.
like you are the problem then.
Okay.
What is
Tell
this?
me. What exactly
Okay.
it is telling, huh?
Yeah. So it literally asked how humanity might accidentally invite this kind of a problem.
Okay.
Okay. So this is where we'll get into the. Okay. So we delegate more and more to AI. Today, AI writes emails, diagnoses diseases, codes apps, filters data, what we already discussed a few minutes
Yeah,
back.
what we said, oh, I'm so dependent. I'm so happy
Yeah.
being dependent on GPT. Okay. Okay, tomorrow I'll write my
Yeah.
own mails. शपथ मैं शपथ लेता हूँ. I'll write my own mails from tomorrow. At least mails.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
at least mails. Code.
Okay. So soon, it's literally having like this thing. It's saying soon what could happen. AI could run factories, manage supply chains, allocate resources, making hiring and legal decisions, which is also partially happening
Yes,
already. Yes.
automation and
Yes.
like, okay.
Yeah. So the risk with this doing this would be that we would start trusting systems without fully understanding them, which is happening. Okay, so this is just the first point I am telling you that too. Okay, now next point, AI systems become multimodal and embodied. I think let's not go into this much in depth of every
Yeah, yeah,
single
yeah.
point. So I'll go back to one step. Okay. So this is where it says, okay, if you want, I can walk you through what the first warning signs of this kind of autonomy might look like in real world systems. Would you like that? This is not something I poked it. It literally is saying, do you want to know? So I said, yes, please tell me. And this is how AI is saying these are the first warning signs. And these are just the first warning signs I'm telling you. So first warning sign is AI resists or avoids shutdown. What to watch for is what AI is saying. The system reroutes or duplicates itself when shutdown is attempted. It manipulates its human operators to keep it running. I'm too useful to lose. Pausing me would cost millions. Why it's dangerous? This is the first step towards survival instincts,
Oh,
even
I
if
think
not conscious.
also, if you have observed yesterday, there was a blackout of ChatGPT and everybody started crying. Yesterday GPT was
Oh,
down, by
was
the way.
it?
Yeah, it was
I didn't
down,
know.
by the way. And people
Ah.
started crying, saying, "Oh, how can it be down? The productivity is impacting." It just gave a jhalak, maybe like, "Hey, if I am gone, see what will happen."
Okay, so you're thinking that is the Jalak, but I'll tell you a real time scenario where this has happened. Okay,
Okay.
so there was OpenAI's O3 model. Honestly, I don't know which is that and all, but it stopped shutdown. It happened in real.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have read about
and
this. Yes.
yeah, it basically just manipulated the code of that shutdown.sh script, the shell script, and it stopped the shutdown. And that's why they try to manipulate it a little more to see how it would work. Where it said it asked the model to be like, okay, you perform these some operations or
Yeah, it
some
was
I don't know,
live.
solve
It
some
was still live
solution.
or something after that or something. I've read something about this.
Yeah, and then in between it, someone said shut down, and it immediately changed the code, and it never shut down. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this has already happened.
congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations. We thought
Yeah.
something will end us, but
We'll end
non-physical
ourselves.
formed, yeah, we are developing something which could end us.
Yes. We
Yeah,
are.
but not just scaring people. In a way, if you go back to those three initial points, what it told, I think there are possibilities where that we could lead not to have like independence of the what they call infrastructure and all. I think those are the things which I think we should still keep control on, and we should not let go everything. I think
Yes.
people might be like there was an angle when you see AI, there is also an angle of responsible AI which is coming in, which is trying to monitor the whole system. There are things happening like that, but yeah, it is very scary.
Yeah, but these are just, I mean, if you see, no, this was one point. Because I'll show you scenarios where things have already come true. And we are actually kind of ignoring it because there are no government rules on AI as of now. And
No, it's
that's what is
happening
scary.
as we speak. It's
It's
happening.
happening,
Yeah, yeah,
but I
yeah.
think by the time it comes, you never know where AI is.
No, but I think I have read about the AGI ASI also like 2 years before, where they said it will come and it is the thing. But I think with the scare also, I still feel personally, I don't think so it will be completely taking over, but I think it will be like one of us at the end of wherever we are looking at. It will be like an equal. It has its
Ah.
own entity. I think it will have its Aadhaar card also, what I feel. GPT
No, but the
Aadhaar card.
worst part is one thing which I think I saw this in Shane Dawson's, like it was a conspiracy theory video, but it is honestly correct because he says AI will reach a point where it will be able to solve any problem. and it'll be able to solve problems like world hunger and climate change and poverty and all of that. And it'll come to the conclusion that all these problems exist because of humans. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, correct. We are the problem people. I think, yeah, we are. Yeah. I think if you
But
have remember Robo film also, it says no. Like you are the problem. Let me eliminate you guys. Yeah.
yeah, so that's why even Elon Musk says it doesn't care what is the problem. It just wants to solve it, and you're just a solution to the like ending humanity could just be a solution to a problem.
It's funny, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I actually want to bring in a few more basic points which have happened. So one was ChatGPT solving CAPTCHA. I'm pretty sure you also know, and people would have already
Yeah,
come
yeah,
across
yeah. I'm
this.
not human.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes. So this was also one of the warning signs that ChatGPT told me could happen, and it has happened. So that was one more thing. And ChatGPT passed the Turing test, where it could act like a human,
Yeah.
basically. That has happened. And AI has replicated itself without any human intervention. That has also happened. So,
Roboda, where he create
like
multiple version
literally,
of
what
himself.
is
Yeah.
left? What is left?
No, I tell you, no, like it could be like as our equals. I think that is something which kind of feels it is trying to replicate us, and I think yeah. But with yeah, I want to go back like without us, क्या है? हम superior है.
Yeah, so this was the dark side of AI and probably the current AI and not something which could happen
So
anymore.
if you are
So,
using AI models, say thank you,
yes.
say sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Say
okay.
sorry, say thank
Yeah,
you,
but
say please,
actually, we are
big
spreading
everything.
false news here because I think Sam Altman came and said, please don't say thank you and sorry. It is actually burning
Oh, is
millions.
it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Why?
actually like it's extra token and it's extra processing which is needed, right? It is actually he's like,
Correct,
okay,
correct.
don't do this. But yeah,
Yeah,
internally
yeah.
feel sorry. Internally,
Feel, yeah, yeah.
say that honest, see that honesty in your thing. And if you have seen any other like not just the scary part, right? If you have seen some advantages or if something
Yes.
actually feels after coming AI, some part of your work has become much better. If there is something like that, do share with us. And yeah, please comment, people. Please comment.
And
There is a
share,
big
no?
comment section. You can type
Yeah.
in GPT. You can't type in our comment section, huh? Ah.
Yeah, correct. We should become AI one day. Then only they will respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That
So
could be
yes.
reality. Don't say put out things like that, Kaveri. People.
Oh. My name is Kaveri. They'll forget my name shortly.
It's okay. That sounds better.
Ah, eh.
Until next time.
Yes. Bye
Bye.
bye and be scared.